T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone. Right now I'm reviewing Roadtrap and Battleslash, two Transformers Generations Power of the Prime Legends class figures. And they're also Decepticon combiners. Anywho, let's start with Roadtrap. Roadtrap looks decent enough. I mean, he is very much probably more detailed than somebody like Bumblebee, as you can see. He's in scale with Bumblebee, who is also a Legends class figure. Where he falters is where Bumblebee has a fully fleshed out body, as you can see right there, besides the hollow back of the feet. This guy is completely flat back there. I mean, I guess you can say this is a cohesive body, but it just looks very hollow and incomplete. But that's due to his transformation. He needs to transform into a vehicle, a robot, and then some combiner parts. Here's a close-up on his weirdo face. And let's make sure we look at the back of his head. Hollow. So, yeah. There you are. Now, I'm noticing that they're giving these, or this second wave, a lot more paint than we normally would get. Look at all that. It's just very detailed. Nothing on the back, though. So, he's cool. I like him. Transformation, or no, let's get into articulation first. We saw the head swivel. The arms go out to there because they're on a ball joint. They're capable of swinging forward. The elbows are on a ball joint. So you get all that ball jointy goodness. If you use this joint right here, his arms can go out to the side and he can be like, yeah, and look like a gorilla. His hips go out to the side that far, can kick forward that far, kick back that far. His knee is on a ball joint, so it bends like that. His toe kind of ratchets up like that. He kind of has a sort of ankle pivot due to the knee bend, and he does have this heel spur right here that doesn't really, I mean, it locks down, but I don't know how you can actually use that really. So he just has this built-in heel spur, which is also good. But now let's get into transformation. What you need to do is rock the legs back or the feet back like that and put the windshield into place. Peg this together. Let's go ahead and pull this out so it can get out of the way. Now we can detach this stuff and bring it down like that to meet up with there. The arms. And if there's any complaint I have with him, this chest separates due to the combination. It doesn't stay pegged very well. So rotate this under here and peg. Rotate the arm under here and peg. Now we can peg these heel spur things into the hands to keep them into place. Don't squeeze them too much because he comes unhinged very easy. Now you just have the head hanging out back there. You're supposed to rotate this down, and now he is a truck. He rolls decent enough. Of course, the worst thing about him, besides this stuff on pegging and the arms not pegging in all that well because he's very hollow under there, he just has all this hanging out. So that does not really look too much like the back of a truck or something. You could rotate the head so you make sure you don't see that, but maybe if they would have painted this or something, I don't know. Like I said, it has the paint, but what you gonna do? As far as Titan Master integration, you can plug a Titan Master right here and he could float off into the distance, or you could bend his knees backward doesn't really stay on there as well as I would like. So there you are with that. Battleslash. I like Battleslash's face a lot more. Now, Battleslash's proportions are weird as far as these hips. These hips make me think GoBot. It's kind of like a GoBot. His shoulder articulation is there. It does what you need it to do, but it's awkward due to the way that's shaped. So the shoulder actually rotates out like this. But it can go forward because they left a little space right there. So it does what you need it to do. You can't really rock back or nothing. The elbows are on a ball joint again, like Roadtrap. And there's a hinge right here that bends in like that. No waist rotation, but the legs kick forward, kick back, and kick out to the side that much. You do have to worry about this splitting, just like with Roadtrap. Knees bend 90 degrees. No toe articulation. And the head rotates. And once again, it's hollow back there. So, ugh. He has paint. He has that blue paint, has the purple paint, and the black paint. And it all plays back out again right here. And I like his little Decepticon logo. That's cool with the black outline. And he has these red things right there. So, he's decent. I wish both of them would come with a gun or some type of weapon. I mean, I guess he does have this as a weapon. But anywho, let's try to transform this dude. What you need to do is untap that, bring this forward, and rotate the head into there. Okay. We need to split this right here. Swing this up. Bring him around this way right here. Take the leg. Bring this back like this. Bring that around. Bring that back. Swing that around. Peg the legs together. And then bring these out like that. And peg them together. Now we can lift this up. Well, actually, before we lift that up, rotate the arm out like this. Then lift that up. Rotate the shoulders around this joint right there and lift that up. We actually need to lift this up and bring this all the way up. Okay, don't shut this just yet because we need to rotate the arms. This is going to be difficult for kids. You're supposed to peg like that, rotate this around and put this little thing inside the little hole right there. Put this arm basically in the same orientation and rotate that around and peg that into here. Get the propeller out of the way. And now these two tabs can go into this black bar right there. Get that down. And now Battleslash is a copter. Unfortunately, it has this big hole right there. Maybe you can overlook that. But here he is. It's an attack chopper. If you have this stuff in the right orientation, it won't clip. I wish this was pinned instead of this friction thing that you can just pop that off, but what you gonna do? Now, I believe the original toys had something where they connect it in vehicle mode and then they would automatically transform. I can't remember, but wrap this around his head. And there you are with that. They can combine in this mode and look really silly. I mean, you could turn that around and be like that. Or maybe you could be flying and holding a truck. Before I go to combine mode, here they are side by side. Let's do something cool. Let's try to transform them while they're already combined. Leave that how it is. Basically detach this. Swing the feet down, or actually, you know what, separate them. Then swing the feet down. This needs to come up, and then we can bend that forward. Move these wheels back, and bam, you're done with the lower half. Now, we can, let's bring this forward. Detach the arms. Get them out of the way. Move them out of the way some more. Separate this. Bring this down and bend them in that orientation. Put these propeller blades back. Bend this in that orientation. Swing this arm around. Lift the head up. Shut this. Now the arms. I didn't get the instruction manual with this guy, but what makes sense is if we wrap this around, bring it down like this, bring it to the back so that'll be flat. No, let's leave this one away like that because the propeller would get into the way. So bring that like that. And then wrap this around and the two arms peg together and the propeller is back there. But now we have Battletrap in his combined mode. And it's really, really cool and really posable. I was shocked. Here's how he compares with the Decepticon deluxe class figures that I have so far from this toy line. You get up there. Yeah, come here. Here you are. So, it's the same height. Shocked about that. I didn't even realize that Blackwing is actually taller than Dreadwind. There you are right there. Similar color scheme going on so far with this, with these Decepticons. So if you take Ripper Snapper's guns and put them into his hands, it doesn't clash because they're basically the freaking same color, which is cool. But let's get into the articulation. The head rotates. It's hollow again, really hollow. It can look down, can't look up at all. The arms, they're supposed to tab in there, but this ball joint on the shoulder does everything a ball joint does. Ball joint in the elbow. Waist rotates. If you do this, you can get some ab crunch right there. Hips go forward, back, out. It does have a knee, which is cool. And the ball joint here acts like a freaking ankle pivot, which is cool. So it is way more posable than I imagined. Only thing frustrating again is these parts right here. They don't like to stay clicked, and it just feels really fiddly. And it has the arms of his robot mode just hanging out back there. Well, I do not like that too much. And you can rotate the foot because of that ball joint. And you can do all this because of the transformation. So it's a really cool figure. Nobody keeps it transformed like this because it doesn't really hinder too much. You saw me moving him around, so that's cool. Well, what I like to do personally myself is to detach this, fold this arm up onto the back, rotate this, fold this arm up like this and just have it out. I mean, it does give him more of a backpack, but at least it's not hindering anything. So I really like him. It's like with these two Legends class figures combining, they were able to get him some more articulation than the deluxe class figures have. And here's how much taller than a Legends class he becomes once he combines. And how much taller than a Titan Master he is. And I did not show the Titan Master riding on this dude. Here we go. Once again, you have to bend the knees backwards, and this is completely not safe right there at all. He cannot move at all. If he were to move forward just a little bit, his head is going to be taken off. Yeah, this is a cool set. The only thing's unfortunate about it is it doesn't come with any weapons. It would have been cool if they both came with a separate weapon that combined into a bigger weapon. You could swing these blades forward to give them like some type of blade punching fist, but they didn't think about that, or they didn't want to spend more money on it. Like, I guess they spent all the money on the articulation and engineering and the paint. So we get what we get right here, which is still a cool figure. And I can't believe they actually went out of the way to make a Duocon type figure. It's crazy to me that they didn't come together as like a 2-pack. I think they should have been sold as like a deluxe class, to be honest. And maybe a deluxe class with weapons in there. That would have been really cool. They sold those two, the Walgreens, exclusives of those twins. They should have did this instead of that. Or maybe they should have released all of them as 3 separate 2-packs, but whatever. What we get is still cool. Thank you, Extra Zero. Anywho, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos.